Pulp Crazy. With September 25th, 2022 being National Comic Book Day, I wanted to go over and take a look at a really pulpy comic book with you guys. Frank Frazetta's Creatures, a one-shot that was published in 2008 by Image Comics. Just to give you guys a little bit of a background on this is actually part of a Frank Frazetta comic book line that Image had during that time. It started in 2007 with this Death Dealer miniseries. Nat Jones and Jay Photos handled the plot on it. Joshua Ortega is credited with the story. And Nat Jones handled the pencils and inks. And Jay Photos is in there as the colorist too. This was a 6-issue miniseries, and it was really well received. And as a result of that, they started doing more Frank Frazetta comic books based on his legendary paintings. There was a series here for Dark Kingdom, which this is a Carl Edward Wagner's Kane cover. I'm blanking on what it is. I believe it's not Bloodstone, but it could be Last Crusade. And then this is actually a Carson of Venus painting. This is Bloodstone, another Kane story. And I believe this is a Kane cover as well. But the interiors don't have anything to do with the previous books that these were used as covers for. They're all original stories. Here's one for his Sorcerer cover painting, one for his Swamp Demon. And these two, Sorcerer and Swamp Demon, I think take place after the Death Dealer series. And Dark Kingdom actually acts as a prequel to the Death Dealer series. So it was really cool how they worked all that out. This was a really fun line. And here's one on Frank Frazetta's Moon Maid. We'll get to Edgar Rice Burroughs later. I'm not so sure about that one. There's Dracula Meets the Wolfman, Neanderthals, and then a Western comic here for Freedom. But like I said, the one I want to talk to you guys about today is Frank Frazetta's Creatures. This is written by Rick Remender. Peter Bergding handles the artwork. And Jay Photos is credited on here as the Wrangler. He must have been a project manager or editor, I'm guessing. But this is an awesome comic. Like, if you like the pulps, this is right up your alley. The premise is that Teddy Roosevelt, in secret, was a paranormal investigator, and he had a team of men around him known as the Dark Riders to assist him. And one of these young men was Edgar Rice Burroughs, because of Burroughs' expertise on the occult. Now, in real life, we have nothing that shows that Burroughs had a whole lot of interest in the occult or that he was some kind of an occult expert. So this is definitely historical fiction, but it's all in good fun, and it's a fun book. Now I'm going to show just a few pages here that I think stand out, just to give you the sense of the artwork. Like here, check this out. This is Teddy about to descend into the abyss. He's got some kind of backpack on him. There's a gem in here actually that enhances his strength and adds some effects to the bullets that he fires. He's going down into a Mayan temple to take on a evil demon that's resurfaced. I'm only going to show a little bit here because I don't want to show the whole comic, because this is out there. You can go actually still get this on Amazon, and I'm sure it's in comic book shops. Just trying to find another cool piece of artwork. The Martians are invading. He stops them. And this sequence here really brings your mind to Mike Mignola on these pages. Probably a nice tribute to Hellboy there. The Spear of Destiny plays a part in this towards the end, and there's a very eerie kind of final page there with another young man who's admiring the Spear of Destiny, and only bad things are going to come of that. At the end, you know, you got some kind of cool concept sketches. You usually only find this kind of stuff in a trade paperback, but you have it here in the actual floppy. So that's Frank Frazetta's Creatures. To me, this is what comic books are all about. They're all about great art, a fun action-packed story, and people just having a blast. You could tell that this whole creative team really had a blast making this comic, and you can get this. This is definitely still out there. As far as I know, it wasn't collected into any trade paperback or hardcover, and I saw some issues on Amazon. I'm sure your local comic book shop has some, because this series was actually fairly popular when it was being published in 2007 to 2000 and let's see, when was Freedom published? 2009. So yeah, between 2007 and 2009, this Frank Frazetta comic book series was a hit for Image. I wish they would have made more of them. Let me see here. I thought I saw something here. Yeah, as far as I know, this never came out. Now, if I'm wrong, please correct me, but I was really looking forward to this. Frank Frazetta's Silver Warrior. It was going to be a 4-issue miniseries in September of 2008. And this is actually, I have a paperback called The Silver Warriors by Michael Moorcock. That's what that cover image is from. And once again, I doubt the interior story has anything to do with that novel. But I was really looking forward to that, and as far as I know, it didn't come out. Either that or my LCS didn't order that for me for some reason, but as you could see, I have all the other ones here, and for some reason, Silver Warrior is missing. But if you're into sword and sorcery, fantasy, and you're looking for some fun comics to read, definitely track down this Frank Frazetta series that Image put out back then. I think you'll have a fun time reading them. Pulp Crazy is located at pulpcrazy.com. I'm facebook.com/pulpcrazy, and I'm at pulpcrazy on Twitter and Instagram.